Oh, come on. You know the word. It'll come to your beautiful mind. Take it or leave it. Woo. Take a deep breath. So that was very quick. Sadness. Hi, and welcome to Mimi's Outlet, Reselling Mom. If you're new here, yay, welcome. And if you're returning, awesome. Thank you for coming back. So today I'm going to be talking about goals. I did that a month ago and I'm doing it again. That's kind of one of the things I want to do at least once a month. Is like, okay, what were the goals I set for this month and have I actually met those goals? Now, I have not really been So I've not really been active on YouTube for this month, and there's a very good reason for that. We got sick for a while, and then there was a long weekend, so I had a lot of kids at home. It's hard to film when there's kids around. And then there was another family emergency that really needed a lot of my attention, so I did not really, unfortunately, have the time to actually film. So, plus a little less time to put into the business. And because this is a disclaimer, this is a part-time business. I don't do this full-time. Plus I'm a single mom, and hey, kids, family, they come first. All right, let's go into the goals that I wrote down for February and see if I actually got to those goals. Okay, number 1, sell at least 2 items. Yes, I did sell 2 items. I'm gonna pop them up on the screen for you. Both of them were eBay sales, so that's cool. And yeah, I was quite happy. Actually, the last one sold just yesterday. Now today is February 28th, so technically I could still sell things today, and that would count for this month. But I really wanted to get this video going because I don't know when else I would have a chance. I am very kind of pressed for time this week, so take it or leave it. But yes, I made 2 sales, so that's great. One was a National Geographic magazine, and I made a mistake yet again on the shipping on that. So I'm learning. I'm really learning as I go. But I didn't really make a whole lot of money on that. After all is said and done, the net profit that I gained from that, and you're gonna laugh, is $1.57. Yeah. The other item was a pair of jeans. That one was new with tags. It was sitting in my closet. I had it forever, and I actually initially posted it on Poshmark, but it sold on eBay. So, and I shipped it out yesterday. So, and after all is said and done, the profit on that is around $20 and some cents. So happy about that. And yeah, let's just keep moving on with the sales. I mean, hey, in total I've sold 4 things. 1 on Poshmark and 3 on eBay in January and February. So, moving on. List 5 items per week on eBay. Yes, I have been listing. I have been scheduling listings. I am trying to come up with a bit of a, oh, come on. You know the word. It'll come to your beautiful mind. A schedule to go by. Wow, English is difficult. Yes, I've been working on a schedule, and I'm actually listing 5 items per week on eBay, which brings me to the next goal. It kind of goes hand in hand, and list 5 items per week on Poshmark. I've actually been listing a little bit more on Poshmark. I want to keep Poshmark for my main fashion items, but if there are items, and I run comps on both platforms, or you know, as much as I can for Poshmark, but I definitely run the comps on eBay for every single item that I bring home. And if it's not worth selling on eBay, I will not. It'll just go onto Poshmark. But if it is worth selling on eBay, because even if there's a little bit of a sell-through rate on it, I will throw it on eBay just because I want, you know, to see if I can get some interest in this item. And that's all. So yes, I've been listing at least 5 items a week on both platforms, and a little bit more at times on Poshmark. So we're right on track with that. Next one is check out Canada Post for small business perks. Wah, 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 wah. Haven't done that yet, just because there was so much going on. So that is gonna be moved over to the March goals, because I do want to look into it. I want to see if there's any perks that I can get, any discounts, or maybe, you know, shipping supplies of some sort. I don't know, but we're gonna dive into that. Next on the list, put at least 2 items up for auction. Again, wah, 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 wah. No, didn't get around to do that. I have one item that I want to put up for option, and it just hasn't happened yet. And I mean, I have the photos for it and stuff. I haven't written it up yet. It's not like a draft yet either. So I would love to do that, but I mean, it's not a priority. I'm just trying to educate myself how it works and if it's even worth doing so. So not a big deal that I didn't meet that goal. I will just carry that one over to March. Buy some baskets for inventory. Well, actually I didn't. What I did do is I rearranged my closet and put a bunch of totes in there, and it's looking absolutely amazing. If you guys want to see a video on what my inventory looks like right now, definitely throw it in the comments and I will put a video together for you guys. I mean, it's nothing fancy. It still all fits in my regular closet because I'm a bit of a minimalist when it comes to clothing. I don't have a lot of, like, one half of my closet has the clothes, the other half has inventory. And so far I still have enough room to like add a couple of more things to that. So I'm good. I'm good right now. I'm happy with the space that I have, and I can find the things when they sell. So that's great. All right, next goal, add at least 10 more books or make lots. I've actually been adding a lot of books, and I've been working on getting series because I find that it is a little bit nicer for shipping purposes that way, unless the book is really big and heavy and people would expect to pay, you know, a minimum of about $16 to ship a book. Right now I'm collecting The Magic Tree House, I'm collecting Dear Dumb Diary. A lot of the kids books are a lot cheaper to come by. So, and I found, I did find this really cool book, you guys, and I put it in inventory. I may pop it up on the screen, but it is a very old vintage book by C.S. Lewis, The Horse and His Boy, and I'm quite happy that I found it. I mean, I paid pennies for it. It was, yeah, I really like the Chronicles of Narnia series, so to find that book, yeah, I was really like, that's cool. So it's up on eBay, it's got a few views, it's not like gaining a lot of traction, but you know, anyway, I get excited when I find like older books from the 70s and 80s. I found a book, a Walt Disney book, The Jungle Book from the 70s, so yeah, those are cool finds. I think it's like throwback to when I was young. I'm not from the 70s, by the way. I was born in the 80s, but those books were around and I recognize them. They bring nostalgia to me. So anyway, working on getting some more lots together, so I can sell the books as a lot and get some profit out of that. So working on it. List 5 to 10 items on Marketplace. Yeah. Well, that absolutely did not happen. Nope. Nope, did not even come close. I've relisted the items that have been on there, but I have not added anything onto Marketplace at all. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm busy enough with eBay and Poshmark as it is, so if there's any items that are not really selling on those platforms or are not getting any traction or anything, I may take them off eventually or just cross-list them onto Marketplace. I don't know yet. Marketplace is not my primary, you know, goal. So it's kind of a backup, but I'm gonna put it on for next month anyway, because I think it's good to keep reminding myself that that is an option too. Sometimes you get busy and you forget things, right? So yeah, that one has not happened. Next one, niche down a bit on plush and clothes. Yes, I have. I have been plush hunting. There's a video that I can pop up for you that you can take a look at, that I was plush hunting, and yes, I know I am not very educated yet because I'm brand new to this. So yeah, I may have picked up a few things that you would be thinking, oh my gosh, woman, why did you do that? Why would you think that that was even worth reselling? Because I'm learning, and some of these cute little stuffed animals are just the cutest little things ever. And yeah, some of these ended up with my kids, unfortunately, but that's okay. I try to, when I source, I try to hide afterwards so that my daughters, mostly my daughters, don't find them. My youngest son, you know, he likes stuffies too, but he's more into cars. Anyway, side note, I digress. So yeah, I like hunting for plushies or stuffies or whatever you want to call them, and learning a lot from different channels that are more geared towards selling toys and stuffed animals. So yeah, and they're not heavy, my gosh. And they're light, they're easy to store, although they could be bulky. Right now I'm not buying like the huge, big, you know, no, they're pretty small. they fit in the tote just nicely. So I'm gonna keep going on that. And the clothing, yes, I have been working on getting more pieces of clothing. I went to Value Village not too long ago, and I threw a bunch of stuff in my cart, and I did not really run the comps because I have been really trying to do research at home while the kids are here on different clothing brands, and I've started a spreadsheet with different brands and like either, you know, t-shirts, sweaters, jackets, you know, you name it, like the different kinds of things like in fashion, and to see whether it's worth picking up. What do they retail for? What do they sell for at both platforms? And is it worth picking up? And if I will pick it up, what is the max amount of dollars I want to pay for that item? So, and I always have that on my phone as well. It's just a sheet, you know, through Google, you know, my Gmail. You can just start a spreadsheet that way, and it's been very helpful for me when I'm at the store and I'm looking at this brand and I'm like, oh wait a minute, I have that on my spreadsheet. Let me just look it up. How much do they usually sell for, and what is the store asking for it? Am I going to pick this up? Yes or no? So that to me is a little bit faster than for every single item typing it in on eBay or Poshmark and try to figure out, is this worth picking up? So while I'm at home, I still am available to my kids. I'm just on my computer, but I can just easily put it aside. There's nothing time sensitive. And then when I'm out sourcing, all I have to do is pull up the spreadsheet rather than running every single comp on eBay. So, but I'm having fun with it. I'm learning a lot. So I'm still navigating the world of all the different brands out there. So next up is learn more about shoes. Well, I started off strong with that this month, and then a couple of things started happening, like kids getting sick. I got sick. We had a long weekend, so I had a lot of children running around the house. Then there was a little family emergency and, like, you know, a bit of a stressful period of time where I really had to divide my time, like prioritize really. So I haven't really been back into trying to figure out what are bolos on different shoe brands. What shoe brands should I pick up? What do most shoes sell for roughly, you know, on average? And, you know, how much should I spend on picking them up? So I haven't picked up any shoes yet. That plan is gonna be for the next month. So I have been following a few people on YouTube that do sell shoes, and just trying to make a list of brands that sell for them to see if I can find some of these brands myself. So that's what all I've done. Pick up a few free items from Marketplace or Cast the Net. Haven't done that. I haven't really looked at it. The more I do it, the more I feel like it's a waste of time. I will check it on occasion just to see what is being offered and if it's worth picking up. And if it is, then I may make arrangements for it. But I'm not really constantly trying to check it out. The last one on my list here is post 4 videos on YouTube. Yeah, that didn't work either. But that is due to what I've already discussed, you know, things that happen, and you know, you have to prioritize. And I know for YouTube, yes, it's better to upload at least once a week and be consistent on the same day, same time kind of thing. Well, sometimes it just doesn't work out because I'm not a robot. I'm a human. I have 4 kids. I have a dog that was just snorting over there. She's cute. I mean, and then other things that need my attention. So, no, that didn't happen. Those were my February goals. I've met 6 out of my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 goals. So, I mean, 50% of my goals I met, and you know what? All good. You know, we're on a journey and we're learning, so all good. So now I'm gonna go on to the goals that I have set for myself for March. In all honesty, nothing. I have nothing written down, so I'm gonna do that right now. I'll put some cool music on or whatever, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I think I've got some goals for this coming month. I forgot to mention something because I didn't write it down as a goal, but I did create a inventory spreadsheet, and I'm still kind of adding to it and learning how to, you know, do the right formulas and stuff, and figuring out like some of the financial things that I could achieve with that. But it's very helpful to have one spreadsheet in which I have all of my inventory. Like, I can make a video out of that. How do I put writing it down. Let's just be proactive. How do I use my spreadsheet? How do I utilize my spreadsheet? Let's just sound a little more sophisticated. How do I utilize my spreadsheet? There we go. I can show you what I do once I come home with products and how I put them into my spreadsheet. Anyway, so March goals. Sell at least 3 items. Yep, we're gonna try to sell 1 more item than we did the month before. That's progress in my opinion, even though it's small progress. This is part-time business. I run it at my own pace, and at times I have to prioritize other things. So the fact that I actually can bump that number up, that's great. That's good. We're going for 3 sales for the coming month. Next is to start sourcing for shoes. And I may have to take a little bit more time on that, but I tend to source on the weekends. Maybe I'll just pick, 1 weekend or 1 day where I'll just be sourcing shoes and shoes only and just stay away from everything else so that I can actually learn, run the comms, and figure stuff out about shoes. So shoes are coming to my inventory. Okay, next, put 2 items up for auction. Just carried it over from the last month because I still want to learn how that works. Not a high priority one, but I'm just gonna put it on the list so that if I run out of things to do, which never happens, I can always do that. Then look into Canada Post, the small business stuff, see what I can, get as far as shipping is concerned, and hopefully learn a little bit more about that. Post on Marketplace, again, carried it over from last month. If I run out of stuff to do, I can always post on Marketplace. Check free items on Marketplace and cast the net, the local classifieds, just to see if there's anything worth picking up. So I can definitely do that in a spare moment. Next one is to continue sourcing plush, clothes, and books. So that's kind of what I've niched down to, is those 3 items and then potentially the shoes. I think I can handle like 4 different categories, and yeah, I think that's good, because then there's a bit of a variety of things, right? And always the same is just kind of boring. And I think I want to see how it goes for this year, and if certain things sell better than other things, I may continue on doing that. If, let's say, I start sourcing shoes and they are definitely not selling, then I may drop it in like a year or so. But I'm kind of devoted to 1 year. I'm going to try to stay within those 4 categories, and I may branch out and I may ditch other things. 1 month or 1 day at a time. And then the final thing is to post for YouTube videos. I'm still going to try to do that, but bear with me. I mean, I'm probably not the only single parent out there doing this. I gotta do the mom thing, right? I mean, it's what I do. So yeah, part-time. That's what it is, part-time. And I work my other side hustle as well. And then, other things that need to be done. And life is always busy, isn't it? That was it for my goals video. I hope you enjoy these kind of videos. Let me know if you do. Throw a comment down there, say hi to me, tell me where you're from. Yeah, sure, you can critique me, but if it can just be positive feedback, that would be much appreciated. And other than that, I just wish you the most wonderful day, and stay happy, keep your peace. I will see you in the next one. Bye.